Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Riftbreaker, or welcome back if you caught my previous coverage. I'm making a video today because the Heart of the Swamp DLC is out now on Steam, so if you want to pick it up, just follow the link in the description below. It's made by XOR Studios, who were kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. So the DLC comes in kind of a couple of different parts. There's a full story expansion that I'm not going to be getting into because I think I've missed some other story expansions and I'd rather just do that on my own time. But it also comes with a major update that everybody gets access to, not just the people buying the DLC, which comes with a couple new survival maps and like a whole bunch of other stuff. So new gameplay mechanics, new specialized buildings, related to water, cross pipelines with different liquids. Oh, that'll be nice. More units, 70 new research items, new weapons and defensive towers, quality of life improvements, performance options, balancing changes, and then yeah, obviously we have the Fungal Swamp biome, which for survival mode is split into the fungal forest and the Fungal Swamp. We're gonna do the swamp because it's flooded, and that sounds interesting. So we're just gonna dive right in. So if you haven't seen the Riftbreaker before, I should probably mention that it's an automation-based defense. I'd say it's mostly base defense more than anything else, but you're effectively building an ever-growing base, exploiting as many resources as possible and really teching up so you have tons of weapons and armor and ammo and, you know, towers to keep you safe. Okay, let's see, so where were we? Ooh, this is a good starting point. Bunch of Ironium, which I don't care too deeply for. Bunch of mud right here in a very protected space. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really helpful. Okay, and then we've got two carbonium spots right here. Let's see, where do I want to put my headquarters? Somewhere around here? So oh gosh, where was I on the intro for this game? So if you haven't seen it before, Riftbreaker is, here, I might as well just grab some of this while we wait for my base to finish building. Riftbreaker is, it's a survival-based defense, though it does also have kind of a, well, it does have a fairly substantial campaign mode that I actually played through a couple years ago and had a lot of fun with. Alright, so let's put a bunch of those down. We're immediately going to tank our power generation. Big benefit, I made all of these deposits infinite, which is maybe a little bit not exactly in the normal spirit of the game, but I'm very much I like I like game, how would I describe it? I like builders where I don't have to worry about resource quantity. All I have to do is care about resource like output and balancing the inputs and outputs and making sure that I have enough. And so for me, like the ideal on all of these is very much to have like a base that is, well, I don't know, that I don't have to like rebuild my mining operations periodically just because, you know, whoopsie-doo, the mine ran out. I don't think I need to like really get too deep into the explanation as to like why I feel this way. I think it's just more satisfying. I get to focus on the actual base building elements rather than the fiddly bits. Fiddly bits are fun too, but slow. So what are we going to do? So our big issue is we're going to need power. I don't think we have much. So I want to go back to this. I'm going to need a gas filtering plant and a biomass condenser. Okay, here we go. So what this is going to do is going to solve our power problems. Kind of slowly. Just harvest a little bit of this. We'll get some more Ironium when we get the chance. But we want to specifically put down a couple of these mud collectors. Here, and I think I can fit one more in. What this is going to do is this little like backwater area is going to be sludge land. It's going to generate sludge, which we are going to turn effectively into flammable gas, and that should keep us powered for a while. I might want to go back to other resources first though, because we have a whole, we've got the titanium here, but we've also got this whole second carbonium patch that I should be maxing out. Can I get another one? Oh boy. But we should probably also get at least a couple carbonium power plants kind of in this mix. I don't think I can fit any more in there. And if I go back to this, we might also want to get a rare element mine. We've got titanium readily available. I'll get at least one of those down for the time being. Let's get some more Ironium down. I've got 5 minutes before the first attack hits, which means I'm going to have to put some walls up and guard this area as well as I possibly can. I think that's more than enough. But let's get those walls down. I'm just gonna start with the really basic, put walls here, there, and everywhere. Unfortunately, we can't start research yet, which is a bit of a downer because we are going to need some serious tech quickly. I mean, okay, it's not a downer. I'm being hyperbolic. I should not be overly. I tend to exaggerate, I think especially when I'm tired. And I shouldn't do that because some people absolutely will misconstrue what I say if I'm like, no, that sucks. And it's like, well, no, it doesn't suck. And just, I don't know, man. All right. Let's get some gates on this. We don't want to like go too far. But I'm going to want to be able to leave at least through a couple of these. I'm going to sneak this in like right here where we're unlikely to get hit. Maybe kind of same thing over here. I don't know where the first attack is going to come from is part of the question. Okay, so I was going to go back here. We wanted a gas filtering plant. It takes 100 sludge per second. So we can potentially get like 2 of these lined up. Okay, did I build a third one of these? I did not. A gas extractor, no, biomass condenser. And I think I can sneak in a third. Perfect. So this way we will have a secret little sludge factory kind of going on in the back here. And then all I have to do is get a gas power plant. So question is, this is creating, 25 per second. So it looks like I'm actually only going to be able to run 1 gas power plant on this entire setup. A little unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to run 2. Maybe we can get some better, maybe we can get some upgrades. But we will see. Okay, next order of business that we desperately need to do before things get too bad is I am going to need an armory down. Can I get 2? I can get 2. The main problem is it costs me carbonium and some other stuff. Okay, we're doing kind of fine power-wise, but I'm going to err on the side of caution and get at least a couple of those. Plus, we're going to want solid material storage. Because we're going to want to be able to store all of this stuff. A lot of later techs require it. Or require large volumes. And I'll get an ammo storage. I don't know how much of those we need. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's go over here. We've got something with a question mark here, which... Secondary base. Got cobalt ore. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I might actually set this up very quickly as like a secondary base. The more carbonium, the better. Right, I can also charge my attacks up so we can do... well, we can miss completely. There we go. That's a nice big explosion. Oh, and we're right at the edge of the map, which is kind of good bad. There. I'm just going to swap to the blaster. It's got unlimited ammo. Not that we're too hard locked on ammo right now. Yeah, 2 big carbonium patches. Sure. So here's the question. Yes. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to extend these. I'm pretty sure that's a mod. But I ain't gonna complain that one of my mods is still functional. So the reason why we want to have this is, one, just having more carbonium is inherently good. Okay, but for now we gotta go back here because now we know where they're coming from. Which means I need to get walls down the entire way. Okay, and I'm out of AI cores. Oof. Who could have predicted this? Well. Oh, boy. Okay, that's... I'm just gonna stab them through. I think I also have explosives that I can chuck. Whew. Well, at least they're extremely distracted hitting my... extremely distracted hitting my walls. And nothing more. Alright, let's just repair all that damage. Oh my... Lord, this is going to be tough. Alright, we'll figure it out. So how are we doing this? I mean, it seems like these floating towers might be a good idea. Oh, they're taking gas power. Got it. Makes sense. We're going to need some more firepower than that, but for now I'm going to need a second resource annex base. Are we maxed? We are maxed. Well, you know what? All things considered. If I'm maxed out, we might as well just get that set up. We're almost entirely unlikely to get hit on this lower section. Oh. It's a little bit of this, so I can fit in at least a couple more carbonium factories. And yeah, I'm just gonna err on the side of being slightly silly. Get some walls down. Can I get an AI core or two? Because I might as well just give this a pair of guns for now. I don't want to spend too much time managing this. We mostly just want a base that we can have running. Okay, yeah. We do actually have the titanium mine. It's going very slowly. But we do also have that cobalt mine, which we are going to want. Okay, there we go. I can fit 2 of these in here. Admittedly, it's kind of a... I don't want to say a cheat, considering I have unlimited resource gain. Or not unlimited resource gains, unlimited deposit size. But because of that... There we go. Let's pick up all of these. Because we're going to need large quantities of cobalt where I'm going. And for what I'm doing. And then I think we probably... I might time it. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Sell those. Alright. So because of this, we can do a couple of things. One, we might as well get some energy storage here. And then also just wind power. I don't know, our power situation is looking great, don't get me wrong. But trust me, you will always need more. I'm gonna put one of these here. Okay, and I don't think we're going to be going any further north than that. And then power? Sure. I think that's going to be as far as we get. I'll put, like, some guns here. Just in case this area gets hit. Because it is entirely possible that we will get attacked from the north. Okay. So now what do? I can't research anything until I upgrade this base. So we have to. Strong attack incoming. Yeah, that's expected. Oh, I don't have any walls down here. I think what I'm probably going to do is just start by extending the walls. Since we don't know where the attack is coming, we're going to have to be kind of quick about getting the base down. Okay, tower ammo factory. This is going to be something we need. I'll get another ammo storage. Liquid material storage. Oh, beautiful. I'll get a second armory. Okay. Oh, we can actually get the second tier of these. I guess I should go back and maybe do this with the carbonium. Okay. So, once again, possibly more walls than necessary. But the more walls I have, the longer it's going to take for anything to get through. And the more chance I have to get in, distract the enemies, destroy them, something. And it's reasonably cheap. Okay. Let's go back here. Don't have to worry too much on the top side. I'm hoping they just go left again. Unironically, this would be the easiest. They did and they didn't. So the main question is, where are they going to show up? Ooh, this area is kind of flimsy. But they're not going for this section. Okay, let's just get a couple of these down. A couple of those there. That's what I get for not putting gates down. What's the other side doing? Not great. I'll just have to leave this. Hope it'll hold. Let's take a look. Yep. I knew these jerks would be back. It can only do so much. Luckily, I'll be able to repair pretty easily. We are definitely going to need some better defenses, though. Okay, let's go back over here. How bad is this? I say pretty bad. But all things considered, they've just been distracted with that production area. I'm going to need some better weapons, though. Some better weapons, repair towers. Whole 9 yards, really. Gonna sell that gate. Actually, I'm gonna sell that tower. Just put these there. Okay, so let's go back to this for a second. It did take a little bit more residual damage at the end. Big one is we can now research. Close this. So what do we want? Flamer towers, kind of tempting. I like artillery. Artillery is good. Might want radar. See, power-wise, we're kind of in a good spot. Shotgun towers are okay. Sentinel Tower Mark II, I like. And we've got Cobalt, so we can actually get it. The other question is, what do I want to use weapon-wise? I've got an immolator as my, like, big explosive, and I do like that. It might not be a bad idea. The other thing we could look into is just going for the grenade and rocket launchers, because those are also good and fairly inexpensive. What does this require? Headquarters level 3 research. Okay, so I guess we'll just put that on the list. Did I get... Okay, I do actually have research going. Let's see if I can get a second one. The answer is no. Building limit level. Yeah. But I could get a second one of these. I'll go for it. We've got some... Well, I was going to say we had the resources, but we apparently don't. I'm just going to jam this area full of wind generators. They're kind of expensive, but it's not too bad. Okay, so now what do we do? Big one is probably actually getting out of here. I'm going to need more annexes. We are going to just need more resources and power. Actually, power-wise, we're looking fine. I'm not sure what changed. Okay. Because the other thing is, the more annex bases I can have, the better. Because I could, if I can potentially have some like big annex bases all over the place that I can specifically, there we go, that's a good hit. Couple of annex bases all over the place. They're going to lure the monsters, even if I don't necessarily... Okay, this would be a bit dicey if I want to fight it. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I think popping this open gets me a lot of resources, but does piss off a lot of things. Let's do it. Nope, not going to be able to get it. Yeah, let's just drop some nukes. And that is one option, is even instead of the rocket launchers or the grenade launchers, there is just straight up the nuke launcher. It's reasonably good. Oh, that was quick. Oh, no. We're not done yet. There's one of these guys. Okay, it is dead. I don't know if I can kill these things. Wait, no, there's just another one. There we go. That's why they're still coming after me. I wasn't the only one. Okay, so we get uranium, Fahrenheit? Not entirely sure. Okay, and we got HQ level 3. Oh, and there was just another base here. Let's take a look. Because, yeah, we have this, like, whole secondary annex area. It's not amazing for my needs. But I can completely just fill it with wind power. And, like, who cares if it gets punched? As long as I've got enough storage. Not have those. I will need a gate to get in and out. No research selected. Wow, that was quick. Okay, close all. So I wanted to go back here. We need that. Yeah, there's nuclear mines, orbital laser, sonic grenades, power jump, gathering tools, resource drop rate, mod drop rate, loot drones, tempting, movement speed, radar. Like, some of these actually would be nice. We might want to look into just like the armor plating, though resist all 2% is kind of basic. Damage reflect is a little bit more interesting, but even then, not sure. We also have all of the alien research, which could be really cool. Let's see. Anti-corrosive armor. Resist acid. There's energy armor. corrosive gun. Splash radius. Yeah, some of these seem like it would be a lot of fun. Small explosive insects at rapid speed. Track and home in on targets with precision. I want that. What do I need for this one? Couple tiers of alien research. So let's just let that go. I should get a radar down now that I'm thinking about it. I'm just gonna get a couple of those since we're there. And just more wind. And once again, if this area gets smacked, Oh, that radar is actually legit good. Yeah, let's set up a small annex right here. Because while we wait for research to go, my best possible thing that I can do is to just continuously take as many annexes as possible. Okay. Put these here. Don't know where the enemies are coming from, and I can get that there. Don't worry too much about it. The only issue is I'm going to have to sell a couple of those. And yeah, we can get the higher tier carbonium factories. Which I should be doing. I can fit maybe a little bit more in. I'm actually not sure if I can or can't. Yeah, I guess it's just a bit tidier, more than anything else. Okay, other thing, yep, V. Might as well get one of those down, plus rare element mine. I don't know what I'm going to need palladium for. Alright, let's give it a couple of those. Plus, you know what? Energy storage. That way, even if this base does get cut off, it's at least got enough batteries to keep us going. So we've got another attack coming in. I think the big one is... this. Okay. I've got some rocket towers too. Those should be helpful. Let's see, anything else? And I'm going to need more AI cores. We shouldn't be keeping those too close. Because if something does get in and it breaks all of my AI cores, I'm going to be a sad puppy. It's going to be eating power like crazy, though. Let's see. I don't want to lose a lot of these thoroughfares. I don't know necessarily where they're coming from. Let's get another radar over here, too. Because if they are going to be coming this direction, we kind of want to be ready. Other one, Tower Ammo Factory. I should have at least a couple more of these. ammo storage. Alright. Let's see what we're up against and where. Top. Not ideal. Because that means they're going to be coming for this base. And this base. Which, is not prepared. But also largely exists purely as a distraction so that they can't get to the main base. Okay, I've got explosives, I should be using them. Wow, something there hated me. Whatever these spike launchers are, I think. Whoop. This area seems to still be going. Let's see. Go over here. I dropped a thing, but it's fine. Oh, this has actually weathered the storm. I mean, it took some damage, but... Oh, it's these guys. These weird fly beasts. Everything else okay? Wow. Better than expected. Would be the way I describe it. Okay, so we want to go back here. Pop some of these down. Like, yeah, that is one option, is to actually kind of have this in preparation, like, hardened off in preparation for enemies getting through. This is why I want to have those annexes. This is just a bonus resource space. If it gets trounced, it's not a concern. And so the more these, more my enemies have to, like, struggle to get in here, the better. I'll get a radar down. We don't need to protect those. Okay, so let's take a look at this area. I guess actually nothing for me to grab. Things to grab, yes, but still. Okay, so let's take a look. Armory level 3. Go back to the base. Geothermal power plant, it's this one that I want. So we can get wind level 2. Add to research, add to research. Problem is this is going to get much slower. First and foremost, upgrade that. It's pricey. Let's go over here. This has just enough space. I think it has plenty of space, actually. In retrospect, oh, never mind. Meaningless at the moment. I was going to say, in retrospect, putting a communications hub right there maybe is a little silly. But it's fine. Okay. More little side bases that I'm largely gonna just forget about. And in retrospect, I should probably just do carbonium. There we go. Do a quick radar. some AI cores. And then, like, some power storage. I should look. Of all of these, which improves my walls? This one. Okay, good. So it's on the list. I should have checked to see if I could actually start that in its more upgraded form. Okay, so let's go down here. And actually, can I make that wasp gun? Here. Okay, wasp launcher requires hazenite. Sure. Let's see how this weapon works. Oh, and it can't even hold a thing. Whatever. For me at the moment, I just want to see how it works. Seems kind of basic. Homing, though, which is nice. Okay, we've got some kind of monster here that is causing frequent attacks. Spray in that direction. I guess I'm going to have to run for that. Let's hope whatever is currently hitting the base is not hitting the base too much. So it's these guys that have the AoE, but here we are. This is what I was afraid of. Or this is what I need to deal with, at the very least. Okay, here's the question. Bees? Bees are pretty good, I think. I don't know what the... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's stuck in the terrain. We do not want that. Okay, right. I should be lobbing these grenades. Because we need to get rid of this thing quickly. Ow. I think it's dead. Activate reflected damage. I think it's just a temp buff. Be cool if it lasted longer, but sincerely doubt it. Okay, and then we also get a bunch of Ferdinite. We seem to have maxed on our resources. We don't have any more frequent attacks. One thing we might want to look into also is the repair towers. Oh, and I'm out of research. Give me a second. Okay, close all of those. So let's get the next level of wall, because we're going to want those. We're going to want the next level of power. Ammo storage might not be a bad idea. Synthesizer, solid material storage, repair facility. There we go. There's also fire traps, but I don't think they're going to work here. Oh, we can upgrade our instant repair. Ooh, that cooldown, though. Because what's our current one? 50%. So yeah, upgrading that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll leave it for a bit. Yeah, the main question is, do I want to get floating mine? Yeah, somewhat. As well as we have harvesting station. We have the floating immolator towers, which we already know I like. There's also the floating piercer towers and high caliber ammo. What's an ionizer do? Ah, turns titanium into plasma, which actually is kind of useful. Most of this is a little niche for this biome, unfortunately. Let's see. So laser tower, can't do those yet. Time warp? Huh. Okay, so if I want another higher tier of wasp launcher, we're also going to need another level of alien research. There's also like a bunch of cool things over here. Tornadoes, nuke missiles, fire spewer, swarm missile, gravity grenade. Like One of the big things that this update added was just like a bunch of new towers and research, and it's a lot of it's pretty wild. I've barely even like touched upon half the stuff in this game. We should go take that southern annex now that I've cleared it out a little bit. Okay. So this is just uranium here. I don't think we cared too deeply for it. I don't hate the idea of messing around with uranium, but we also don't have a whole lot of space, is the big one. Okay, piss off the locals. Explode the heck out of them. Just any stragglers, I will explode them. What else do we have here? Okay. Where'd those plants go? Oh, they're still there. Ideally, I'd like to avoid getting completely truncheoned. Okay. Bunch of enemies in this area. We've got an attack incoming shortly, which, you know, we should actually go back and deal with a little bit. Because I can upgrade my walls now. Okay, X marks the spot. Just a bunch of goodies. Sometimes it gives you a new mining spot. I don't know how much I care here. Later I'll care more. Okay, let's go back to the base. Okay, still working on renewable energy. There we go. This is going to cost a pretty penny. But, it's worth it. Boost the carbonium. I'll have to see if I can boost my... Ooh. Well, we're about to get the renewable energy. There we go. They're just quite expensive. At least I have enough energy storage that this isn't going to put me in the hole. Okay. Oops. Okay, get out of this. On the plus side, because I'm here, I can actually do some pretty heinous things to them by just distraction alone. Because these big clubtail guys are a huge danger if they're at a wall. But if they're not, they're kind of weak. Okay, grab these. I should play around with my mods at some point. Okay, and now they're doing major damage here. Yeah. I'll have to come back and get rid of some stuff. On the plus side, this area, it didn't hold exactly. But, it didn't actually have as many issues as I thought it would. Okay. We might also want to get some more mud generators going at some point, as those are sufficiently useful. Okay. There we go. Walls are upgraded. Just on that side. Can't upgrade the rest of these. I think we're also just out of carbonium. But my income is good, so hopefully it isn't too much of an issue. Power is a concern. Question, can I get any more carbonium generator boosts? They'd be somewhere in here, yeah? Geothermal? No. Carbonium power plant. Energy storage. Ah, here. Yeah, let's put these on top, actually. Let's get the energy storage increases up. I should also take a look at my uranium harvesting, as it's pretty bad. We're actually very low on it. We just have almost no demand, so it hasn't been an issue yet. Okay, these are all set. This is good. Yeah, this area got schmacked, but it didn't get schmacked too hard. Okay, these fully upgraded. These are fully upgraded. Repair everything. Speaking of, get a repair tower down. Those are areas that are going to be taking some damage anyway. Might as well. Okay. Energy storage is up. Go back. Grab this, put it on top. Oh, carbonium energy is cheap. Oh no! Oh, but our power situation is fine now? This is what happens when you press F instead of G. Like a goofball. Okay. Oh, plus size. Or plus size? Plus side. That's a slip. Sneak that in here. I know we've got a thing about frequent attacks, but I might as well just start the bones for a non-existent base. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, this is actually legitimately hard to reach. Oh, that wasn't it. This is it. Where are ya? Oh. There's a big lad out there. Okay, and this is why I wanted the bees. Is that a comet as well? Oh boy. Sometimes that too is also a large creature. And is something I legitimately am going to have to be somewhat worried about. Okay, 3 minutes for the next attack. I think we're kind of gold. There we go. Get all the goodies. Don't need the Ironium and oh, yep. Well, here's the bad news. I never put a gate on this one. I guess I can just sneak out here. Now, on the plus side, unlike the last one, I'm actually just here with my turrets helping me. Which, helps. Let's repair some damage. Let's get a repair turret down. Alright, I should also remember I have consumables. I can throw them all out simultaneously. Whew. Alright. So that was a handful of emergencies, but otherwise I think we're good. Let's take a look. Okay, good. I'm properly upgrading things this time. Upgrade all of the carboniums, upgrade all of the wind, upgrade all of the everything here. Okay, properly upgraded. Same deal. Because yeah, that extra energy storage saved my bacon last time. Okay, so let's go back. No research selected. Carbonium energy. Fortunately, the next tier is going to require at least a couple headquarters upgrades. So what else can we get? Repair facility, level 2 isn't bad. Portal bomb. Huh. Plasma tower, lightning tower. Better radar. Some of these are good. I think the big one, though... The drone mines could actually be interesting. I think I'm going to need some guns. The mortar also strikes me as kind of interesting. We did also have, like, the wasp launcher. Let's move that to the top. Do we want the mini nukes? Yeah. Maybe. Like, it feels excessive, is the one problem. Okay. How much time do we have left? 22 minutes. That's not bad. And I got plenty of space for AI cores. Right. Go from here. Let's go work on this annex down here. Yeah, I'm not overly concerned about this area getting attacked. Could it happen? Absolutely. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna try and maximize the Ironium ore either. I'm not even sure if we need to. Let's get some more material storage here as well. And then use this area as a secondary wind farm. Okay, the other benefit of this is this area is unlikely to get hit. Which means I can come out here and get a bunch of these suckers. If I don't press the wrong button. You know how I said this area is unlikely to get hit? I was wrong. What? Oh my god. I was not expecting these to be this big. Okay. 8 seconds. And here come the treants. Armor Piercer, it is firing. Boy, hubris is one hell of a thing, yeah? I mean, on the plus side, wasn't an issue. Okay, I think that's all of it. Oh. I mean, on the plus side, this area is held on shockingly well considering I neglected it. This is why the nuke launcher is like halfway tempting. Should figure out what my secondary consumable is. It's a thing, but I can't identify it by sight. Oops, don't want to be there. I thought he was dead. It's fine. Ooh, we seem to be out of ammo. Not enough tower ammo. Can I still go back up here? Hello, interloper. And this is why I have layers of bases. Whew. That's a repair bill and a half. I'm all on the plus side. My income is so good that we just have to wait for it to kick in. Yeah, it looks like carbonium seems to be the big kicker here. That's fine. Oh, and we don't have to worry about ironium. Just put one of these down. Here, I suppose. Yeah, this area had almost nothing. As far as defenses, just a handful of sentinels. And it held, which is what I was hoping for. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything left here. So the only other thing I would do is maybe just get a couple of artillery turrets and keep them in the distance. All right, let's go over here. No research selected. Oh, that's bad. I need to keep that going. It is very much my lifeline here. Let's see, solid material storage is good. Probably go for ammo factory stuff. What about over here? Are there any really goofy things? Morphium tower. Morphium power plants. No clue what those do. Yeah, the only immediate problem is it's really difficult to get to the end of the tech tree here. Ooh. But we can get superior explosive weapons. I think I'm actually going to put that on top. Okay. Something was catching my mortar's interest, but it looks like it's stopped for now. Okay, there's cobalt ore there. We do just have a bunch of carbonium. One option we do have, seeing as we seem to be very set on our carbonium supply, would actually be to just get a bunch of carbonium generators T2. Right, I was going to use that. Let's figure this out first. Whoops. Okay, so the acid, just in general, is big stinky. Is that another meteorite? It is another meteorite. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that alone. Luckily, I think it landed a very, very far distance away. There it goes. Ooh, red mod. Get some healing. I think we're good. No, that's nothing. Okay, let's go back in here. So we've still got some stuff we can build. Wow. Holy smokes, these are expensive. Am I gonna have enough? No. So why don't we get one teleport pad so I can get back here quickly. Right, I should mine this while I'm here. And then let's go help that base. Okay. Just hang out. Give them a good old smack. Let's see. I think we've got 2 more attacks coming. We've got anything else to upgrade? This is why I want those piercer towers. There it goes. He's gone. Another red mod. That feels good. Okay, other thing I was going to consider making, yes, let's see, is in here. We want these things, because they give me some bonuses. Okay, let's go back here briefly. Oh, we're actually just at the building limit for the comms hubs. Can I not upgrade this? No, it is just level 3. Oh boy. This one, though. Anything else in here? Because this area does get wolves. Not infrequently. That one too. Upgraded those. Okay, we have the better AI cores, but no. Oh, we need uranium if I want to get the floating piercer towers. Interesting. Prepare for an incoming attack. I might be able to upgrade my HQ. I think we will. I think I'm prepped for a hard fight here. Because we might as well have these coincide with each other. Boop. It also delays the attack, which is kind of nice. Okay, so places where we could potentially get hit that could actually be a problem. Here. Maybe. And like, luckily I've got a ton of those. Okay, do I want to just get more ammo storage? Absolutely. I need uranium for that. We'll just make do without. One thing I really like about this game is that buildings do not have upkeep if they're not currently being used. I appreciate it. It's nice. Okay, we don't know where they're coming from. That's one of the consistent issues that I'm just gonna constantly have here. Is that like, yeah, where are the enemies gonna come from? They're unlikely to come from here. But never say never. Well, you know what? If I have to just periodically come back and repair this, so be it. Wrong side. Arguably, this is the side least prepared for an onslaught. Okay, they could be coming... Ooh, they could be hitting my power setup in that one corner as well. I don't know, let's just... get a silly amount of floating immolator towers. I mean... Nice part is, because they're directly here, I can kite them and do heinous damage. Speaking of kiting and heinous damage, let's see, can I make any of these? 6,000 ironium. Okay. Well, we can make the advanced wasp launcher. I'm gonna need more storage. Okay, so let's... Oh, wow, that's massive upgrade. And what else do we have? Cryo damage, cluster projectiles. What does that do? no idea. Target piercing, homing projectiles, we don't need that. Hit point gain per hit. Actually, yeah, let's just get that. That'll keep us alive. So this is our immolator. What do we want to do? Spread projectiles per burst, 0.3. Eh. Splash damage radius. Kind of good. No, I think we're just going to give this the extra damage. Yeah, if I can even just keep most of the big bruisers on me. Or at least a chunk of them. Keep my health up. Yeah, the health drain on hit is pretty good. Oh, we have no research selected. Give me a second. Close all of these. Let's see. We want to come down here. Grab that. Next here are some of these things. We are actually kind of getting to the bottom of this. Not fully, but it's getting there. Carbonium factories. I swear I saw something about shield generators at some point, but... instantaneous death. I love this game. It is definitely hostile to life, but... okay, I guess I need to make a gate so I can leave. All things considered, though, this ain't the worst. Okay, not there, though. Yeah, having all those spare immolator towers just hanging out in the background actually worked. Grab my gun. Yeah, they all just came for this side, which is nice, actually. Okay. Give everything the nice repair they deserve. Give everything the upgrade they deserve. Any of these can still be upgraded. Okay, there was a weapon. Oh, did we not get the portal bombs? Dang. I don't know. Let's see if we can find it in the research tree again. Because the idea of portal bombs actually is kind of fun. No, it would be here. Like over here-ish? No. Rare element mine. It was over here. Magma power plant. Ah, Fireblade. Alright, that could be fun. Where is this thing? Because it was in an odd spot. And I can't search, can I? No. And unfortunately, this is getting big enough that I actually really wish I could. Shield generator. I've not played around with that before. Portal bomb tower, here it is. I'll put it at the top. It's a short duration. Okay, can we boost this? Oh, you know what I need though? A ludicrous amount of solid resource storage. Because I need to be able to store like thousands of this stuff. Okay. So we're gonna need... I'm just gonna get 4 of these. Okay. Survive the final attack. Okay, it's coming in. It's not here yet. Alright. Let's see. Gas extractor. No, sludge. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have to worry about this area too much. Beans. Yeah, press R to rotate. And this is not an R to rotate situation. So they're going to be coming from every angle. I'm gonna go back here. On the plus side, the wind picked up. That gives me some time. So, logic is, I'm just gonna get a bunch of power storage here. More than anything else. Okay, shield generator. Nope, that requires things that I do not have. What about this, though? Range on it seems to be pretty nonsense. What is this? A wall? No idea where that came from. Okay, probably not going to get attacked too much on this angle. Or on this side. You never know. Oh. And I can upgrade all of those. Can upgrade all of these. This area got hit kind of bad. In the past, at least. And so I might as well take it somewhat seriously. Just do a couple of those. Okay. Same deal up here. Yeah. Just start by upgrading everything. That's going to be the cheapest option. Okay. Fortunately, I did not give myself a whole lot of space to, like, pack these in. Nor am I going to be able to get outside. But maybe that's okay. Let's go back. Artillery towers. You do have uranium income, right? I have no idea. I'd like to imagine that I do. Well, all things considered, there is no downside. Oops. There's no downside to having just a silly amount of walls here. How did I never built this before? I have no idea. Loading emulator towers. I can build my bigger guns later. Okay, this is getting pretty silly. Go over here. Got these two. Did not give myself a whole lot of... Oh, we are out of AI cores. What's your issue? I guess we don't currently need it. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, it's these things. Whatever those balls are, wrecked my day on my trial run of this. This is not my first rodeo, I should admit. I was kind of rusty, recorded a video, and I was like, this was, like, way under par for me. I need to try this again. And I did, and now we seem to be doing quite well for ourselves. I did tweak the difficulty settings a little bit, but knowing what to expect makes a huge difference. The swamp biome is definitely more of a... has more extremes, I guess I would say. The big enemies are bigger and punchier. The weird enemies are weirder and harder to work with. I mean, just every aspect of it. Oh boy. I was assuming that we were kind of nearing the end of this subwave. The answer is no. And then it is not a Riftbreaker finale without the game having some trouble. Okay, we seem to be doing somewhat fine. I'm just gonna set up for some repairs. I don't necessarily know if this is the area that I need to be too focused on. It seems like there's other groups. Okay, this is actually looking kind of bad. Is it, though? Okay. Do a cycle for some repairs. Split back here. Ooh, okay, so this area was unprepared, so was I. Well, that was just my blaster. Losing my big ammo hurts. Okay. This is getting kind of close to home for me. Oh. You know what I never did? Upgraded these walls. These areas are completely unprepared. Okay, how's the upper section doing? Actually fine. They're just dealing with the stragglers. The one immediate problem is I'm slightly locked in here. There's only so many places I can go. Okay, can I make some things? I just burnt all of my uranium like a fool. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's these purple balls. If... I need more fire to, like, truly be able to deal with them. Okay. One hell of a crew coming out this side. Send that off. Luckily, I do have kind of a secondary annex base, but it is clear that I underestimated the finale wave and its ability to pierce through much of my defenses. Where the hell did these guys come from? I have no idea. I think my headquarters is gone. Man, I was not expecting that level of oomph. But still, I think we did really well. I think the big issue is just we had too many unprotected flanks that I thought were protected. But on the flip side, we crushed it up until that final moment. When the purple orbs came out, that's when we lost, because so many of my guns were just bouncing off of them. I'll have to figure out what their native weakness is, because I think I would have had a fine time if it hadn't been for them. But I guess a couple of things before I go. Should mention once again a quick thank you to Exor Studios for sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It was a ton of fun. I love coming back to this game. I sincerely hope co-op is on the horizon and coming soon, because playing this with another person or a crew of people could be amazing. Maybe. Anyway, I should also mention that the Heart of the Swamp DLC is out now as well, so if you do want to pick it up, just follow the link in the description below. It is $10, and it adds a whole extra story chapter that I'm looking forward to diving into at some point. But I also have to get through Metal Tear and Into the Dark, because I did a full series on the original game and just haven't been around, haven't had the time to come back and do any more for the base game. Let's see. But if you do want to pick it up, just, yeah, follow the link in the description below. So, I guess with all of that said, I don't know, I love the fact that they're continuously updating the Riftbreaker. It's one of those where they could have just left it where it was, you know, released it, said that's our game, and then moved on to the next. But the consistent support with DLC updates, major overhauls, and then obviously mod support, and then maybe multiplayer? Oh man, this game keeps getting better and better. So truly, if you've not seen or played this game before, I highly encourage you to check it out and give it a shot. It is just so good. There's nothing quite like it. And in my opinion, it still remains the best base defense game ever made, question mark. I think that may be up to personal interpretations, but I don't know. It's got that like lovely OG StarCraft custom map base defense vibe, but with actual mechanics to back it up, which makes it just feel so much more satisfying. But I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.